So this is going to be a very quick update on my Vevor Sander here. Started painting this door and sanding it. I was thinking, oh, I've had this thing a month. I should probably do an update on my unboxing video. So here we are. I did it rather quickly, set up my camera so lighting isn't going to be great, but deal with it. It's more about information in the actual video. Now, if you go back to my original unboxing video, I briefly mentioned that I thought I'd ordered a 5 and 6 inch combo kit where you get the 5 inch and the 6 inch pads for it. It only came with the 6 inch. I had ordered the 5 and 6 inch, and where I'd ordered it from Amazon, and I think I have mentioned in the first one I ordered it direct from Vevor because I went back and forth on pricing, and Amazon had it on sale that day. I went to order it, so I got it through Amazon. But anyway, I basically just did a reclaim on Amazon. They sent me out a new one. When I got the new one, all I did was take the 5 inch sandpaper and the pad out of it, and any of the accessories that came with the 5 inch, which is basically just the pad and the sandpaper. Reboxed it up and sent the new unit back. I'd only had it a week. There's no point in taking the new one and repackaging the old one. So with that out of the way, let's get into actually reviewing the sander. Sander's pretty nice. I've had some other brands of similar, I don't know what you want to call them, paddle style sanders. Instead of your regular old fashioned palm sander, they haven't changed since the 70s. Much less vibration than a palm sander, much smoother. You have the 5 and the 6 inch, which is an advantage. Way better vacuum. This has got a lot. The vacuum hose is cheap, yes, but it's a bigger diameter. It's set up better. It works better. It actually does work, which is nice. It's a good sander in the sense of vacuum. Not perfect, but it works. Now, the other little thing about the vacuum is it definitely works better with the mesh style sand discs instead of solid paper ones with just the holes. The ones with the holes do work as long as you line the holes up, obviously. But it definitely does a better job vacuuming up the dust with the mesh style pads. One other thing I mentioned in the original unboxing and why I originally bought this over my existing sander that I already had was the bolt coming in from the outside with a cam lock, I guess you'd call it, that holds the pad in place over the other inexpensive style where there's a stud that's molded directly into the pad and you screw it into the sander. The advantages are for mostly it's just more stable. You get less wobble. The studded ones, if the stud isn't dead center molded into the pad, you get a side to side or front to back wobble from the pad not being perfectly flat with the sander body. I don't know how else to explain it. This one, there's still a little bit of wobble, but it's much, much less than my last sander was. Some not so great items is, well, the vacuum hose is cheap. It's a bigger diameter than some of the other inexpensive sanders I've purchased. It's quite a bit bigger, it doesn't squeal, but it is a cheap, kind of stiff, weird hose. Now, it has gotten better over use, but it's still stiff and cheap. But then most people will go out and buy a decent vacuum hose on their own anyways that attaches to multiple pieces of equipment. So it's a 50-50 if that's going to even be an issue to you. And one other thing I've noticed might be an issue to some people. Really not to me because I never use them. But the top two speeds on this, if you set it, at 9 or 10, whatever they actually are, I think they're 9,000, 10,000 RPMs, it gets a little squirrely. I don't use it that fast, so it's not a problem to me, but some people it might be an issue. So, to sum it all up after a month, longevity, obviously, I can't, give you any definite information on. I haven't had a problem with it. Will it break? Will it burn up? Will I be replacing it in 6 months? Well, only 6 months of use is going to tell me. But if I was looking for a new sander, over, getting one of the brick and mortar regular palm sanders like everybody's using, I would absolutely take this. It's not that much more expensive. It's much lower profile. The feedback vibration into your hand is so much better. I mean, it's incredible how much better these brushless paddle style sanders are compared to the old fashioned palm sanders. And the vacuum is way better than any of these are also. Plus, you get the 5 or the 6 inch in this particular kit. You can get this in just 6 inch if you want, but you can get it in the 5 or 6, and it's only like $10 more, so it's well worth it. So yeah, I would definitely get it over a standard, $7,500 palm sander from the big box store compared to the many other slash inexpensive style paddle sanders. Would I take it over those? Yeah, actually, I would. It's cheaper. You get the 5 and the 6 again, where the other one didn't. The vacuum is better. Other than that, they're about the same. The way the pad mounts is better than the old studs. As I described earlier, you don't get as much wobble from side to side out of it. Now, comparing it to something, higher end like a Merca or a Festool or the new 3M, would I get it over those? Personally, yes, because it's a sander, and unless it dies tomorrow, it's a sander. I mean, those are better, but the little bit of dollar output to get the return for the little bit better, they're not 6 times or 5 times better. This thing's a little over $100. Those are some four, five, six, $700 for a sander. This is it's fine. It works. It works as a sander. So there you have it. The Vevor Sander 1 month review. Would I ever recommend it? Absolutely.